do our dance. To the dance. Get into it.
We're
This,
recording already?
yeah, this is the intro.
I'm too cool for this. I'm just gonna hit record on this.
Suck my dick. Hey, all right. Ready when you are.
Are we recording already?
Yeah.
So
Stop
we're just
pretending.
dancing for fun. Hi everyone, welcome to the Brave and the Boys podcast. I'm your host Jake.
And I'm your host Jordan.
You gotta say it with some excitement, man.
Dog, me being here is my excitement.
Yes, I'm very happy we got to meet today.
Yes, it's not the morning recording like we normally do, so I'm not like going at my coffee.
And it's not our old nighttime recordings where we're literally falling asleep and I'm like yawning, being like, "What else do you want to talk about?"
Dude, those night recordings are rough.
They were super rough, dude.
We'd get home from work and be like, yeah, let's record something. And we're just sitting here all bored. Oh, yeah, the podcast is pretty cool, right?
That was back when I had a morning class and I would go to the gym after work, so I was just like fucking exhausted.
Well, now we can do it whenever we want on our days off.
Yeah.
And it's been nice having our days off consistent.
Yeah. It has
Yeah.
been nice.
So, this week podcast, we're definitely going to go over books that we've bought and purchased.
Yes, I have a very large stack that I need to show off to make it. It's got to be my excuse for why I bought so many.
It's taller than you and almost as tall as me.
Well, saying it's taller than me isn't saying much.
Yeah, for those that don't know us but watch, we are short boys.
5'6".
5'6" for life. So yeah, we'll go over that, and then we just saw a movie together.
Yeah, we actually hung out in person for once.
We hung out before last week.
We saw Black Widow, so we can dive into our thoughts on it. It was fun.
I'll leave it for me to say that later.
I'm stealing Jordan's catchphrase.
Damn, it's actually not my catchphrase. Do I say it a lot?
It's our making it our catchphrase.
I could live with that.
I read a book. We could talk about that.
I have as well been reading books, but everyone knows what book I'm reading, or if you've seen the podcast the last like 3 or 4 episodes, everyone knows.
Okay, let's dive right in, guys. So, if you remember from watching last week, I bought Invincible Compendium 1. And thinking that I could, because I already read it, but I was like, I'll read it, and then once I'm done, I'll buy number 2. When I'm done with buying number 2, I'll buy number 3. I didn't listen. I bought all of them.
Yeah.
So first off, I have Invincible Compendium 2.
Wow. So many pages.
So many pages. Each compendium is like 5 years of comic books. I love Invincible. For those of you who don't know, there's a TV show. The easiest way to explain it is you take someone like Spider-Man-esque, but you give him Superman's powers. And it's just basically like, he borrows liberally from DC, borrows liberally from Marvel, and sometimes even crosses over with them.
Mm-hmm.
But it is just so good. It is so good. So I bought Compendium 2.
And
I bought Compendium 3.
Ooh, and that finishes out the run, right?
Yep. So I have the full run of Invincible now. So it makes up for when I torrented it.
I will gladly be taking those from you.
You gonna read them?
Yeah, especially if they're as fast as the read as you say.
They are a blindingly fast read, dude. It is so good. The ending is so good.
I kind of need a fast read because I've been chugging along through Sandman, and
whew, Sandman is dense, dude.
It's so dense.
Look at this.
Damn, please. We're trying to not spoil the ending.
It's so out of context.
Yeah, I know. All right.
It doesn't tell you anything. So I got Invincible.
Dope.
Next, this one was recommended to me by Jess last week.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I love the TV show. I heard it's even better than the TV show, and you're able to buy the whole run in one compendium, so it's like $40.
Mm-hmm.
So I highly recommend it. Even though I haven't read it, it's gonna be my next read. I got Sweet Tooth.
Wow. Does it say based off of the new TV show or also a hit TV show?
No, not yet.
Oh, that's great. Because I hate
actually,
when it does
hold on.
Ah, there it is.
This could be my first book that says Black Label, though.
Do you not have any Black Label books?
No.
I mean,
I have books that are technically Black Label now. Like my Swamp Thing, I think says I don't think it's Black Label though.
It just says DC on it.
Dude, look at this art though for Sweet Tooth.
Who does the art on it?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, art and writing is done by Jeff Lemire.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Written and illustrated by award-winning talent Jeff Lemire. Sweet Tooth is the haunted tale of survival in post-apocalyptic America, of friendships formed in tragedy and the good and bad of mankind. Collects the full 40-issue series.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
like it when authors do their own work. Yeah, let me rephrase that. Mostly like it when authors do their own work.
Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Shh, shh, shh. Let's never talk about it.
I feel like 40 issues is such a good length for a story. Like a
Hmm.
one and done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I gotta be honest, man. Compendiums are kind of growing on me.
I like them. I'll read them.
Like, yeah, oversized art is cool, but like compendiums are so cheap. They're such a good value.
Yeah, that's definitely their mass appeal is the price. That's why I own the Walking Dead ones.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because I bought them back when I was still in high school, so I didn't have a
Hmm.
whole bunch of money. So just compendiums, getting them would make sense. Let's
I'm gonna lose
see.
all of our omnibus followers because I said I'm pro compendium.
Okay, cool. So I did remember something. I was like, I think the illustrator of Sweet Tooth is the same for AD After Death, written by Scott Snyder, and it is. It's Jeff Lemire,
Jeff Lemire, everybody.
which that's a pretty cool series if anyone's ever wanted to check out something that's a little different than Scott Snyder's Batman.
Dude, I'll check it out, man. I'm always down to read more stuff. I want to read less Batman, Superman.
It's a dense read, but I highly recommend it. And I have all three issues, or you can buy the hardcover for like $20, something like that.
I like how everything I'm showing off, I'm starting by saying I like the TV show. Um, so next I'm gonna show an omnibus that I
Okay.
like the TV show of,
All right.
and it's Preacher.
Hey, everyone's favorite.
Preacher is the story of a preacher who gets possessed, not possessed, but this being goes inside of him, and the being is called the Word of God, and it basically gives him the power to make any living thing, whether that thing's Hitler, the devil, Jesus Christ, God, or some cop or whoever it is, do whatever his bidding is. So he could say, "Give me $5 billion, kill yourself, jump up and down, whatever it is, they have to do it." And
Hmm.
basically, he's really pissed off at the way the world is and the fact that he finds out that God's on vacation and the world's this fucked up. So he along, if it's anything like the TV show, him, his friend who's a vampire, and his girlfriend go off to find God and kick his ass.
Hmm.
And it is so there's so much blasphemy. Um, really wanted to buy the absolutes. I had them in my cart. I thought about it, but the problem is absolute one,
Hmm.
which covers about a half. I mean, because like there's two omnibuses or three absolutes.
Hmm.
So it was like 130, and then the other absolutes were like 80 each.
Fuck.
Versus this book
Hmm.
was $60.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out, Jake. 'Cause there's still time. You can still return it. Have you seen how amazing the absolutes look?
They are better than looking than Fourth World, and they're better looking than Sandman. They are the best DC absolute.
I'm on it. Hold on, your friendly neighborhood guy that pulls up pictures for the podcast. Preacher absolute. See. Oh, I don't think it's gonna show. I think it's gonna just have the cover. Oh, I was hoping because the Preacher absolutes are definitely some of the best out there. But yes, you bought the first one, and you're waiting for
So
the second one to come out, right?
yeah, it's not out yet. So I figured buy it while it's on sale. And I need an omnibus, omnibuses they need love too,
Mm-hmm. And then Preacher's written by Garth Ennis,
Mm-hmm.
which he has always been like a dark writer.
Yeah.
He's written like Punisher. Name off some more, Jake. I got it. I believe in you.
I knew Punisher. That was what I was gonna. Did you do Punisher? Did you do Punisher Max?
Yeah, he did Punisher Max.
That's like the one. I don't know a lot of Marvel, but I'm like I'm not secretly googling.
Dude, who is listeners can't hear me
Oh, he
type at
did
the
the
keyboard.
boys. Duh. What the fuck? How did I miss
Oh
the
yeah,
boys?
you're right. The boys. Yeah, I knew he does like mostly like dark comics, but yeah, great, love it. Also, just because I have it now, I can show what the thingies look like. I swear I could English.
Jordan talked pretty one day.
Ta-da!
They're meant to look like Bibles, but why the fuck are they out of order?
Dude, don't ask me, man. This is just what do I use? DuckDuckGo search.
Oh, look at Jordan not trying to.
Dude, as much as I like Google. Oh, this character.
Arseface.
Yeah.
Arseface, even in live action, search Arseface live action, dude. He was rough.
Live actions. Jeez. Oh, oh,
Straight
well,
porn.
well, that'll never be shown. I'm gonna have to learn how to censor out now.
I don't think you can censor it out. I think you got to just upload it.
No, I. Do you want our first video to be ever taken down? That's so good. I'm so I'm so glad this is the episode that it happens on, and not something like
And
with
now,
Min
now
or
when we're
Jess.
or Jess, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Woo. Well, that'll be fun for me to figure out later when I edit this.
Oh my god. It was up for like 5 seconds. Do you think it will get taken down?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, Preacher, love it. There's a character named Arseface because his face looks
Maybe. Okay, how about
like
this?
an
We'll make it
arse.
easy. We'll make it easy. Hey guys, I know there was a jump cut. That's because we accidentally Googled pornography. We had the bright idea of Googling what was supposed to be a horrifying looking character on the TV show Preacher named Arseface, and we found photos of ass eating.
Listen, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I might just fucking leave everything in and just put like a blackout screen for a second.
Oh, so the whole like jump cut thing that I just did
Oh
was pointless.
no, the jump cut has to stay in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Woo! So now that is that one.
These next books, I promised myself I wasn't gonna buy
Mm. Mm-hmm.
until they release number 6, which might never come out, and they might fuck us.
God, I'm gonna be so annoyed if it never comes out.
I have bought the I have arguably 3 sets of the trades of some of these. At least 2 sets of the trades. Because
Why?
I kept buying them on accident, not knowing I already owned them.
Why don't you return them? Oh, because you bought them from Quest, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
So these are Tom King's run, which is up and down.
Mm-hmm.
I've loved it and I hated it.
Bad.
But I was
Cat.
gifted for Christmas. Oh god, right? I was gifted number 3 deluxe, which is my favorite one for as a Christmas gift. So I've had the trades and I had that one deluxe, and it looked lonely. So I told myself I was just gonna buy number 5 because I figured 1 and 2 were evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
But then I bought 5, 4, 1, and 2.
Finally.
So number 5,
Ooh, Tom
which
King's Batman.
has the nightmare stuff that I fucking hate. Oh, it does say it collects Batman 58 to 69. So it collects Batman's part of the crossover.
Why doesn't it have the Flash's section of it? You want to know the worst thing? I think they stopped doing the Flash Deluxe editions before this one came out, so you can't even collect it in a deluxe. You have to do it either paperback or hardcover.
I have them all single issues if you want to custom bind it.
That is something we should eventually talk about on the podcast.
I'm fucking down, dude.
Custom
Here
binding.
is number 2.
Hey,
Dude, glossy paper is heavier than matte. This book feels heavier. So this is War of Joke and Riddles, right?
Mm-hmm. Which was pretty good.
I liked it. It also contains, I'm assuming, Batman's part of the button.
No, it does not have anything from the button. It skips right over it. Just fucking kidding. I thought it skipped right over it. Oh, you know what? It's because I bought the button, the deluxe edition.
Do I own that? I probably do.
You probably own it. Do I own it?
16 to 32 Batman Annual 1.
You're right. You're right. But yeah, good. That portion of it's actually pretty good.
A good portion of it is number one.
Yeah,
Wait, do I not have number four anywhere?
you
Oh,
better
I
have
do
it.
I have number four over here.
Well, about to shit himself. Look, you can see the little brick in his pants. But yeah, numbers fucking 1 through 6. I just got out of high school when that stuff came out. Super cool, super fun. Justice League's in it for a little bit.
I have
Hey, welcome back.
I have quadruple dipped in number one because I own this. I own at least two, if not three, of the trades of number one. I
Oh,
own I own it in single issues, and now I own it in a deluxe edition. I'm gonna say right now, even if six comes out, I
mm-hmm.
will still buy the omnibus someday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I am too. When if slash when the Omni Part 1 comes out, yeah.
And then they never release omnibus part two.
And then that's when I'll just cry. You know, I have a feeling they won't complete the deluxe edition and they're just gonna announce Omni 1. I'd be so heartbroken.
I want two books more than anything else. I want number six deluxe, and
Mm-hmm.
I want in collected reading order with all the spin-offs and all the trades and everything, Dark
Mm-hmm.
Knight and Dark Knight Metal omnibus.
Yeah. That'd be dope to have a Dark Knight Metal. I just want a way to read it where they're all the same fucking format.
Just give me all of Dark Knight Metal, all of No Justice, all of his Justice League run,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of Perpetua. Um,
Now you're stretching.
dude, Infinite Frontier finally came out, and it's so good.
I still haven't read it.
Okay,
Dog, I need to catch up on current DC.
number one.
Wow.
Wait, I showed off number one. My bad. Sorry. I'm
Is
going to
this the
show
top
off
10?
number four, the one I didn't show off. This includes the Joker, the
Uh,
Wedding, and the Fall of a Hero. Does this one have a Heart of Ice? Or is it the next one?
I think it's the next one.
Cold Days, I mean.
I think the next one
Cold.
has Cold Days and Nightmares.
Oh, I hate nightmares.
Your favorite
hate-
is Nightmares.
I hate nightmares.
That's when I was jumping back into comics.
Oh God, this ends with Nightwing getting shot.
Spoilers.
No, this has Cold Days in it.
Ooh.
Cold Days is a play off of the movie 12 Angry Men, where post getting left at the altar, Batman goes crazy when these girls are killed with ice. So he beats up Mr. Freeze because obviously Mr. Freeze did it and he goes to jail. And then he realizes that Mr. Freeze didn't do it and he was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So he uses his money and influence as Bruce Wayne to get on the jury so he can convince the jury that Batman's not infallible and that he could make mistakes. And I really liked
Good
it.
one. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't even fucking got there. I own all this shit in
How far
Yeah.
above Kings have you read?
I have read right before the wedding. No, I've read the wedding. I haven't read Cold Days.
And then when did you pick up again?
Nightmare. So
Oh,
I
okay.
I have just the gap of Cold Days basically.
The 3-issue series.
Yeah. So I go fucking 1 through like 50, 51, something like that.
Yeah.
And then I pick back up at like issue 67 or some shit like that. But I own it all.
I can't believe you picked up Nightmares, man. Nightmares is garbage.
That's when it came back to comics. I was on a really long bridge from comics. Listen, dude. I was out of high school. I was a poor boy. I was struggling because I was a university kid. And
Gordon was a bright-eyed kid with 2 ACLs.
I did have 2 ACLs at the time. Now I only have 1. It was having 2 was too much power. I had to humble myself with 1. That's a
That's what
story
we're
I'll
doing.
tell
That's
later.
the whole point. If we ever get money for the podcast, it's just all just to get Jordan an ACL.
Shut the fuck up. Listen, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I think my insurance would pay for a lot of it,
Yeah,
but I still haven't done it. I need to
you
eventually.
should. You should, man.
Do you need 2 ACLs to live life?
I mean, you can survive with 1, but you thrive with 2.
Oh, well, that's a nice little haul you had there, Jake. Wait, I think you had more, no?
No, that was it.
Fuck. So now this is when we get to my portion of the haul, which is like 1 book. I
That's
think.
okay.
I think it's just one. Oh, that's concerning that that opens up immediately. All right, hold on.
Yeah, let's not get any more porn.
I gotta pull up the book that I bought, which you owned and daunted it over me that it put you at one additional book or one additional Omni. I own this one, High Hole Silver.
Grab the book for us.
No, look at
Grab
purchase.
the book. Grab the book.
A one man cheer is nothing to me. Oh, I gotta adjust the sizing of all this. Welcome to the behind the scenes of the here in the boys.
So did they just do a release new printing of Batman Paul Dini Omnibus? That's what they did, right? Because
Yeah,
it was OOP.
yeah, it went out of print real quick too.
And I disgustingly I didn't pay over cover price. I paid cover price.
Mm-hmm. And then you texted me. You're like, "Hey, they're bringing it back for a second print through this website," and I went, "I might get it." And then I checked Amazon. It was like $10 more, and I get it like in 2 days versus the back order of like 2 months.
Yeah.
So then I went, $10 more. It's worth it. And now it's back there on the shelf. Oh, you can't see my top shelf anymore. But yeah, it's
How'd you
back
put it?
there.
I put it after the Grant Morrison omnibuses.
You put it after?
Actually, it should go before. It should go right before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right before. Yeah.
Because Grant Morrison leads right into 52, which you could put um
Well,
Snyder's.
number 3 is 52. Like new 52.
So that's the super weird part is they really should have cut Grant Morrison off. Or I don't know. I haven't read his portion of it. Is it good?
Well, we can dive into that right now. I haven't read portion 3, but I just finished portion 2.
Yeah. I haven't read two. I've read one. I've read one twice now.
Yeah.
And I still get confused like halfway through it.
So number 2 is cool. You can't just go straight from number 1 to number 2. You have to know
read.
the big spoiler of Final Crisis that Batman kills Darkseid and gets hit with laser beams and doesn't die. He goes back in time.
Mm-hmm.
But this story takes place with a new Batman and a new Robin. So Robin now is not Tim Drake, it's Damian Wayne.
Yep.
And Batman is Dick Grayson donning the suit.
Mm-hmm.
And Nightwing is my favorite character. I can't believe it took me so long to read this because Jordan got it for me a gift, I think over 2 years ago now, maybe a year and a half ago.
Something like that.
And I loved it, dude. It introduced Professor Pig.
Yeah, it is. It is the intro to Professor Pig. I always forget that.
Um,
Damn,
everyone's fan.
Mr. Popular.
You know that was fucking the pharmacy calling me to tell me that my prescription was ready for pickup.
Ooh,
That's
that sounds like juicy gossip.
no, I'm still sick, dude.
Only mentally.
This is Omnibus 2. Just blindly opening it up.
Dangerous.
It intercuts between stories of Nightwing and Robin battling Professor Pig and trying to figure out clues to where Bruce Wayne is, and then it'll cut into stories of like Batman's a pirate now,
Mm-hmm.
and basically Darkseid's plan is he's relying on Batman's ability to survive anywhere, anyhow, anyway, and he's building up this antimatter energy or some sort of energy, and when he gets to present day, he's gonna blow up reality. So he makes a Batman bomb.
Cool. That sounds cool. Just like Bruce every day.
Right, your everyday Batman.
Mhm.
Like goes from one episode, kidnapping Ronald Reagan, and now
Yeah, this can I just say, as much as he's renowned, Grant Morrison, as of right now, least favorite Batman author.
crazy talk.
As of right now. I haven't read 2, I haven't read 3. I hear his Batman Incorporated run is pretty good. But just reading 1, nah, it's not for me.
Hot take.
Is it? Am I gonna piss off the Omnibus Reddit community that you post to?
Yeah, dude, you're gonna piss off the wizard himself, and he's gonna curse you.
Dude, you know what? If he does curse me, 100%, it'll switch my mind. I'll change my mind. It'd be like best author.
You like Tom King more than Grant Morrison?
Yeah, I'd say Tom King. Listen, my favorite is either Chuck Dixon or Scott Snyder.
What did Chuck Dixon write?
Nightfall. Nightfall. He's done a lot of Detective Comics. Yeah, but the big event, Nightfall. He was a co-writer on it.
Nightfall 1, 2, or 3?
All.
Damn.
Yeah, he Chuck Dixon was like the Scott Snyder of the '90s.
You heard it here first, guys.
I mean, that's just like the super simplified way to put it. There are
Can we
more.
get Chuck?
There are more
Can we get
authors,
Chuck
but
Dixon on our podcast?
dude, we could. I'd ask some questions. I
Yeah.
I can think of something to talk to him about.
Nightwing. Oh, sorry, Nightfall. Why?
Nightfall. I mean, everyone has the why, but let's.
How?
Yeah, I was gonna say no one knows the how. How to come into? How would you get so many authors to coincide with your story?
Nightfall. What?
See, look at it. That's already half an hour of content right there,
Right? He just doesn't stop talking, does he?
dude. I don't watch a lot of Chuck Dixon interviews.
I have watched zero. I didn't even know who he was, and I own those books.
Oh, yeah, he's super cool. I like him. He has good stories. I like
I
Bane.
paid I paid whale price for my Nightfall number 3.
Bane. Did I do a good Bane impersonation?
Arkham is for the criminal incapable. The pit is for the criminally capable.
I love the Harley Quinn Bane. He's one of my favorite characters.
I like when he like complains that the dude at the smoothie shop never knows his name, and then you find out the Joker's paying him off to mispronounce his name.
That and I love that he never has a properly sized chair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. They never let him get a good chair.
Nope. He's such a good character. Him and Clayface, dude. Clayface in that show is perfect. I
I think
need
Kite Man is perfect.
Came off too douchey at the end.
Hell yeah.
God, I can't believe you actually have a Kite Man fucking reference. Hell yeah. What was that? Tom King? Yeah, Tom King.
That's totally Tom King.
Dude, that Tom King Nightman story inside of the Batman issues,
Which,
depressing.
which one was it again?
His kid died, so then he became
Oh,
yeah,
so sad.
dark.
No, isn't that War of Joke and Riddles?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Yeah, yeah,
Nightman story that's in Batman.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, depressing. I was reading and I was like, this is too deep for Nightman for Kite Man. Like Mr. Miracle will make sense. Kite Man, no.
Yeah. You haven't even read Mr. Miracle, dude. You're fucking up, man.
Dark Side is.
Um.
Don't act like I can't make references. I've
Oh, dude. Do you want to hear what Infinite Frontier is about?
Yeah, what the fuck is it even about, dude? I've read nothing new.
So after everything gets solved with Perpetua and
In Justice League.
Dark Knight's Metal,
Yeah,
or Dark, what's the other one? Was it
Death
not
Metal.
Metal? Death Metal, yeah, Death Metal. Um, reality has been changed a bunch of times. So on
Mm-hmm.
one hand, you have like the Justice Incarnation, which is like the Justice League for like the multi-dimensional people. It's got like President Superman and Captain Carrot, like those
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, you have Director Bones, and like they're trying to make a task force that monitors change. And then
Is
in the
it
DC
is
universe proper, they have
is it Task Force X?
no.
Oh, okay.
Um, in it they have oh fuck. So basically, like this person's going around and they're investigating people, and you find out that Dark Side realized that the universe keeps getting rewritten, and there's tons of different versions of Darkseid, and he
Okay.
merges with all of them. So he has the memory of all DC continuity,
Mm-hmm.
and he's now like the one true Darkseid. So he goes and he kills the entire quintessence, which is like
Ooh.
Shazam,
Mm-hmm.
High Father, one of the Green Lanterns, like one of the Guardians, like Hera from that Wonder Woman's always praying to, just kills the whole quintessence.
Mm-hmm.
And then him and Psycho Pirate capture Barry Allen, because Barry Allen's supposed to be mapping the multiverse. Because Wally West is the main Flash now. Barry Allen's mapping the multiverse. So they kidnap Barry Allen, and Psycho Pirate's like, "You've died in one crisis. Aren't you ready to die in another one?" And I'm just like, "Oh."
He died in one. Fucking
Came
was
back in
showed up a
another.
little. Yeah, showed up a little in one. Came back altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and Arsenal's back from the dead from Heroes in Crisis
Wow.
as, you ready?
I'm ready.
A Black Lantern.
Shut the fuck up.
So he makes Black Lantern arrows.
Shut the fuck up.
Arsenal's back as a Black Arrow, dude.
Dude. Oh wow. That that is the twist.
Um, the it's looking like Captain Atom is gonna return to being extant.
You got me on that one, dude. I have no clue.
Extant is the villain of Crisis in Time.
Oh, like yeah, 0 hour?
Yeah, 0 hour.
Wasn't that fucking something and Dove? Hawk and Dove?
So originally it was gonna be a mystery who this villain from the future was,
I
Extant.
yes, I
It was
remember.
supposed to be Hawk, but
Mm-hmm.
the fans figured it out. So last minute they changed it to Captain Atom.
Oh, that's where. Yeah, I remember the comic pop episode now. Yeah,
Yeah. So they're
everyone's
pulling they're
favorite.
they're pulling from everything.
It sounds like it, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like you got to know your DC history, but
I think if you were to go to a comic book store and buy a couple things, you should buy Supergirl,
mhm,
you should buy Infinite Frontier,
mhm.
and you should buy Nightwing.
Which have you haven't read Supergirl, right?
I haven't. Did you read it?
I have it ready to read. It's literally open as one of my tabs.
Okay, should we just read it silently in the podcast for a few minutes?
Should I just actually just broadcast it for everyone? Oh, not that one again. Right, right. Oh, well, that closed on me. All right, never mind. Can't show
Not doing
Supergirl.
not doing that, guys.
That's how exclusive it is. Can I really not
Uh,
open it? No, I cannot. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that one later. But yeah,
uh, um,
it's cool.
Nightwing. You just find out that yeah, Nightwing's juicy, dude. You got to read Nightwing too. I won't spoil Nightwing.
What did I
I
read of
I
Nightwing? Did I read 79?
I thought I gave you all of it, but I think I might have missed giving you one, and then I gave it to you later. But I pre-ordered my Nightwing trade, hardback trade from it comes out in December.
For Nightwing?
Yeah,
Omni or Deluxe? Oh, not Deluxe. They don't do Deluxe. Hardback, you said?
yeah, standard hardback comes out like December.
Oh, shit. That's quick.
Yeah,
Dude, I need to read more current comics. I've only been reading like backlogs.
yeah,
I mean, right now I'm still in Sandman, which is it's great. Love it. It's an amazing story. But I'm lacking on all the new stuff. The last new thing I think I read was Doomsday Clock.
that was the most recent thing you read.
I think so. That and then the Nightwing that you gave me.
You haven't read any of Tinian's Batman?
Oh, you're right. I read a little bit. I read the designer.
Yeah,
That's about it. I didn't read the Joker War or any of that. I still need to catch up on a lot of shit.
yeah,
But but my Batman collection looking great.
yeah,
Dude, I feel like we're getting closer every year to having a full Omni run, or at least deluxe Omni.
yeah.
Uh,
I
I
mean,
would
we arguably have. I mean, I don't have. I think we arguably have every post-crisis Batman omnibus.
do we? I think actually we might.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's a little concerning. Cause
yeah. I don't have a Batman Eternal, but that's not even mainline Batman.
I mean it has to do with mainline Batman. It
Um,
has to do with it. Are we tied?
so
Do we have the same amount of Omnis now?
no, I think I still have one more.
Which one do you got?
Rise and Fall of the Batman.
You do, but that's Detective Comics. That's not Batman.
So, okay, Mr. Dark Knight Detectives.
Suck my dick.
Or are we actually tied now because my Batman Rise and Fall of the Batman ties up with your Batman Eternal.
Eternal. Yeah, I think so.
You can't look me in the eyes and tell me that Dark Knight, sorry, that Batman Eternal is closer to mainline Batman than Detective Comics is.
It almost 100% is because it's still written by Scott Snyder.
Mine's written by Tinian. He's the current Batman writer.
The current, he wasn't when he was writing it though. Snyder had two runs going on at the same time.
Okay, if you don't think so, is that the goal? Collect post-crisis Batman, or collect post-crisis Batman and post-crisis Detective Comics?
Oh, dude, you're fucking pushing it. Do you know how much, dude? Are you? Or no, there is more Detective Comics than there is Batman. Oh, are we also including Shadow of the Bat?
Yeah,
See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just thinking about all this the other day. I was like, what's my goal? To collect just Batman or all Batman? Because that's a different fucking goal. I don't think they'll ever do anything with like Shadow of the Bat put into deluxe edition or hardcover or omnibus.
probably not.
The, I think they're actually releasing some right now. I forget what series it is from Batman from the '90s, but they're coming out in paperbacks.
I'm trying to think what got announced on Omar's new video on like new releases, but all that stood out to me was Dark Knight Detective #6.
Oh yeah, I saw the Amazon listing for it. I think it,
Pre-order it.
I mean I could.
It doesn't charge you till it ships.
I probably will. I have so much to read. I think there's a certain point that I gotta stop buying and just read.
I forget who it was, but someone told me the other day, how about you make a rule where you stop buying new comics until you read what you currently have? And I was laughing.
Fuck. I can't stop buying comics for years.
Yeah. Like your BPRDs alone, man.
Oh, dude, I was almost done with BPRD when I was reading it.
Oh yeah?
Okay, here's the thing with BPRD. Uh, it's a really good series. I think I'm on 3 or 4 right now of Plague of Frogs, which is the first half. You have the second half, which is Hell on Earth, which is not a spoiler. It's just has to do with Hellboy. BPRD, you kind of have to read the Hellboy comics to go along with it, or at least select issues, because it's a direct like this happens to this happens. And the thing with
Uh,
Hellboy is that they're all mixed. So in one library edition, you might have a story that was from like the 1950s, and then another you might have something from like 2001.
how many library editions do you still need to go to have a full Hellboy run?
Two. I need I need six, and then Hellboy in Hell. Which six I'll be getting for my birthday from a friend. Just talked about this.
When's your birthday?
September 17th,
Oh, okay.
which is in 2 months. So I'll be getting number 6, and that puts me just with one, which is Hellboy in Hell. And that will be complete Hellboy edition, and BPRD, and Ape Sapien.
And that's everything?
You have more. I mean, you have like BPRD 1948. You
Is
have
that everything that
which
you want though?
for the most part. I mean, I'll probably pick up like 1948, which you can still get even though it's out of print for like $30, $40. Hellboy Vampire. I think there's a hard edition of it. Yeah, that'll primarily be it, and then you have the new Hellboy stuff, which is supposed to be good. Like I think there's like 54 through 59, something like that. Yeah, that's the thing with Hellboys. It's a mix and match kind of thing. It's not just it is one linear story, but you would have to pull issues from a lot of different comics to get that linear story. It's fun. It's good. If you like mythology, 100% Hellboy's made for you because it deals with all mythology from fucking Christianity, Nordic, Greek. Yeah, it's super good.
What's happening in Sandman right now? Where are you at?
I've started Omni 2. So Omni 1 ended with the Song of Orpheus.
How good did it feel to buy an omnibus and read it in a couple weeks and not have it sit on your shelf for like a year?
So good, dude. I finished it and I was like, I actually finished a book. But yeah, I read Song of Orpheus was the ending of book 1. And book 2 opens up. I just read it this morning. I'm blanking on it.
Da 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 da, Brave and the boys.
Everyone's favorite comic book podcast. Oh, okay. Real quick. Remember, I don't know if we said this on the podcast previously. We may have. Um, remember how I was looking at our analytics and I was like, "Hey, one search term that people will find us through is animorphs."
Yeah.
I found out why.
Why?
There's another podcast called The Brave and the Bold, and it says what are animorphs. That's in their title.
Oh, that's. I wish the magic had been kept open for good.
Dude, I didn't look it up, but I typed in our channel one day on YouTube and I couldn't pull it up, but you know what came up?
The
That
brave and the
video,
bold.
The Brave and the Bold. What are animorphs?
That's funny.
Dude, should we have him on as a guest on this podcast?
Are they comic book podcasts or?
No, I don't think so. But hey, I'll watch a couple episodes and they're more than welcome to be on ours.
Right? Oh, yeah, this high quality production.
Do you see that background art that we have that I'm taking from DC's website?
Oh yeah. What is that?
Yeah.
Which Batman is that? Is that Snyder?
Dude, I have no idea. It doesn't look like Greg Capullo's art except for the Batmobile. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. It was just on their website for Batman. I'm sure if we had like a million subscribers, so at least 1,000 of them would be like, "Oh, actually, it's Batman from." Oh man, no fucking clue. Someone fact check me,
Yeah, fact check him, guys. Let's get rid of this toxic masculinity.
but only for
Speak
this one episode.
Speaking of toxic masculinity, let's get into Black Widow before we have to go.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. Thoughts.
Okay. We're gonna get into spoiler territory. Love the opening. Thought it was the best opening of a Marvel movie like I'd seen in quite some time.
It was very dramatic.
It felt really good to see a Marvel movie in theaters again.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Should I?
Taskmaster was whatever.
Yeah,
They did
it
a
was
big twist. It wasn't the classic Taskmaster. They basically Deadpooled him. Not the
it,
new Deadpool, but the old Deadpool.
it felt very backburner esque.
Yeah.
It was more
It was
like everyone was like Taskmasters in this movie, and then the movie came out and they're in there for maybe like 10 minutes.
yeah, but you do get to see them be everyone from like Spider-Man with web slinging to Black Panther, uses a
Mm-hmm.
shield to Captain America, a bow like Hawkeye. So it was cool.
Yeah. Should I say the line?
Say it.
Black Widow. It's fine.
Yeah, it was it was cool. I feel like the mother of the movie should have gone to jail because she
Okay.
committed countless war crimes and she wasn't mind controlled. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
And they just played off like, oh, that's mom. Florence Pugh stole the show like I knew she would. She's an incredible actress.
Yeah.
She was the comedic relief. Like the whole like posing like Black Widow thing was hilarious.
She was hilarious. I loved her in the movie. She's probably one of my favorite characters.
David Harborough is also amazing.
He was
Like
funny.
him singing American Pie, and I'm getting like a tear in my eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Um,
was. I mean, the movie definitely had like its positives, which was it was felt way more like a comedy than anything else. Like it was just supposed to be a goof on the serious tones of Marvel movies.
Also, like she should have been more injured, dude. She was getting ragdolled around.
Yeah, so that's one of my things that I was thinking of in the movie is her sister. Never remember the name. Uh, she's like, "You're off being an Avenger," and then you see Scarlett Johansson like lift up the back of her shirt, so you see her back and it's all fucked up and bruised. And
Yeah,
in the end of the movie, I was like, "Okay, are you gonna show that she gets like demolished?" Or
yeah.
I was expecting like more to come from it. That she is human and she does get fucked up, but she still goes through everything.
There's a line in the movie where they say, "I don't think the god from space takes an Advil after a fight." I would have liked to see her take a Tylenol.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But yeah, comedy in it, top notch. Action, kind of generic. I mean, at the very end of the movie, the whole plane land thing is crashing down, like in Captain America.
Also, how'd she go from like alone, like she
Mm,
could easily flown away with her family, but she stays, and it doesn't show how she escapes. But then the next scene, she's blonde and she's like flying off in the Quinjet, and that's in
Mm-hmm.
fucking Oh, but here's what I didn't realize: the vest that she got from her sister, she
Mm-hmm.
wears in
In the
in
yeah.
in Infinity War.
Yeah, I remember it. I had a picture of it, but yeah, she's blonde. She wears the green vest
With all the
with
pockets.
with all the pockets. I was expecting there to be like something more about the pockets because they kind of made it, or she made it a big deal,
Yeah,
and I
like
and
it'd
I
be
was
cool if
kind of expecting it.
she like reached into the pocket and there was some Advil she could take.
Yeah, so lame.
Um, also like her family had to have all been snapped, right? Because in Endgame she's talking about how alone she is.
Yeah, oh, 100%, dude. Hey, but they come back.
Um, and here's my last question, I guess. Did you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
I haven't
so
seen
Falcon
I haven't seen anything DC since not DC, Marvel since Scarlet Witch.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to come out after Black Widow,
Oh, okay.
and Elaine is in it as Madame Valentine,
Okay.
and she offers U.S. Agent a role to form
Mhm.
his own team.
Mhm.
I wonder if they reshot that scene at all, or if we were supposed to not know who she was for like a year until Captain America and the Winter Soldier came out.
Oh, that would have made more sense, I guess. Like you tease the character, and
Yeah,
then here they are in their
yeah,
debut. Yeah. What do you think of the end credit scene?
I liked it. I'm excited for the Hawkeye show even more now.
Yeah.
Um,
Because that has
I
to be what it's about, right?
yeah, him probably getting he's probably getting a hit on him by Black Widow, and he's probably training his replacement in Kate Bishop.
Yeah. Ooh, is it Kate Bishop?
Oh yeah, Haley Steinfeld's playing Kate Bishop, and I
Ooh,
love Haley Steinfeld.
so we're leading into X-Men?
I don't think Kate Bishop's an X-Men.
Correct me. Nah, I think Kate Bishop is. Hold on. Kate Bishop. I'm on it. 3 seconds. No, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a different bishop.
Yeah,
Wait. 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 Yeah, no, I'm just wrong. I was thinking of
Catherine Bish. I'm,
Bishop from the X-Men.
yeah. But no, Haley Steinfeld is Kate Bishop.
Okay. That's cool. So we'll still
She's very
a Hawk character.
yeah.
That's cool.
Haley Steinfeld's gonna crush that role. I'm in love with her, dude. She's so sexy.
Should we pull up a picture of what Haley Bishop looks like?
Yes, you mean Kate? You mean of Kate Bishop or
I
of
mean,
Haley
I'm just,
Steinfeld?
dude, I'm mixing all the names now.
Jordan, please just don't pull up porn again.
It wasn't my fault. Blame it on Arse face. Should I still? No, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back. Not the porn, but Arse face
Preacher AMC.
AMC. Let's see what pulls up. Images. Okay, that's what I should have done from the beginning. There you go. There's
Dude,
Arse face.
so off-putting.
That's rough, dog. That's super rough.
Can I get a palate cleanser with Haley Steinfeld?
Ooh. Let me be careful.
Nah, she's a good girl. She's not posting anything bad.
Haley Seinfeld?
Steinfeld.
Steinfeld. I probably butchered the spelling of everything. I'm on it. Oh, thank God for correcting me. Boop.
Ugh.
There's the love of your life.
I like her in Transformers when in Bumblebee when it looks like she smells bad.
I haven't seen Bumblebee, or at least not all of it. Only the small trailers. No, clips that we do at work.
You didn't see me play it at work for like a year.
Dude, I still have it on there. Sometimes I play like Dolby content, but yeah,
It does
it's
have
still
Dolby
there.
Vision.
I know, but I mean like the dopey demos and all that shit.
Dude, I stole a Dolby Atmos demo disc from work.
Thievery. You know what? You said that on the podcast. Now the cops are after you.
Oh no.
All right. I think
Ready to
this.
call it, guys? Ready to like, subscribe, and share?
Oh, please do for this super exciting podcast that we did. Listen, dude, we're at like 56 subs. If we get one from this, I would be ecstatic.
Hell yeah.
This isn't a Omar or Jess video, but hey, I still take pride in the videos that we put out.
Right? We're a good pairing.
We talk comics and TV shows, even though I've been
and
lacking on them.
and movies.
Yeah, so please, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let us know what you think and any topics you want us to cover. We can definitely bring them up. And I think I'm gonna do it next week. Shelf review.
Okay, so we'll do our shelf reviews next week.
All right. Yeah,
Bye,
let's
guys.
stick to it. Bye.